Okay, today is the day. It's a beautiful day here in Northwest PA, and this is something that I wanted to do for a long time. And I'm learning like you guys out there. I'm working with the folks, and I apologize, it's really windy, so the audio might be a little bit rough, but we got to get this done. And what I'm doing is planting an orchard in here, and I've been working with the great folks at Whitetail Hill Chestnuts, and they sent me a bunch of different trees, apple trees, chestnut trees, persimmons. And anybody who follows me knows I'm a huge proponent of diversity in my food plots. I feel the same way about trees, and I'm no tree expert, but I'm like, hey, it works for food plots. That's what I'm doing with this orchard. So I'm gonna give you a look here. We're just getting ready to clear this thing out, and we're gonna come in tomorrow then, and we got a tractor and an auger, and we're gonna plant all these trees. But I'll give you a look at so you get a before and after. But we got a little bit of work to do clearing this. So we're gonna get to it here, and we're gonna clear this plot out. We're gonna be mowing it here with our Coons Engineering mower. Might have to saw some things. We got a chainsaw too, but goal is get it cleared today, get the trees planted tomorrow, and 5 years, have a great orchard. Okay, we are done clearing this. I'm gonna give you a look. You saw me, we had a lot of work, but with the mower, the Coons Engineering mower, made short work of it. But this is all about planting trees, and we got about 1.5 acres to 2 acres. We're gonna be planting about 50 some trees in here. We're coming back in tomorrow with a tractor and an auger, gonna make our job a little bit easier. But just about 1 hour and 45 minutes, we cleared this this area where my orchard is gonna go. So again, I apologize for the wind, but we're gonna be back here tomorrow planting all these trees and I'm really excited, 3-4 years, some of these trees will start dropping. I know we have a lot of deer in here to begin with. You saw, have real thick stuff. And I love this in all my food plots. I'm gonna love it in this orchard. It's just thick, gnarly, and nasty all around this. Just prime bedding, got a great entrance and exit. Gonna love adding the diversity of trees. I'm gonna be putting 3-4 trees in all my plots at least, but this is gonna be an orchard. Get to it tomorrow and keep following along. All right, if you've followed along, yesterday we were in here. I'll give you a look. We cleared this area here. We're putting a tree orchard in from Whitetail Hill Chestnuts, and we got a wide variety. I'll give you a look at everything I'm planting, but I'll give you a look here one more time. We have approximately, I think, 110 trees that we're gonna plant. And it is a variety. We loaded everything up, got my Kubota here, got the bucket full. Got trees, stakes, tubes. We got a auger and a spud bar. Got the four-wheeler. So hopefully we have everything that we need, but we're gonna start spacing this out. But I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of, people can watch this video and be as critical as they want, because this is the first time ever planting trees for me. It's something I wanted to do for a long time, so I've been working with the folks at Whitetail Hill Chestnuts. But I look at trees kind of like how I look at food plots, and I want variety. I want trees that are dropping at different times of the year. different varieties. My goal in everything, and I do in a food plot and things like that, is that you give them something there that you just up your odds of them being there at all times, from early season to late season, and you do that with variety. Well, I look at trees the same way. So we have a bunch of different trees. I'll give you a look at what all we're planting, but the goal being the same thing as our food plots: variety, diversity, hopefully hold those deer as long as we possibly can. So we're gonna get to it. We got a lot of work to do, 100 trees. It's gonna be a lot of work, but a few years, it's gonna be worth it. All right, what we're doing now is going about 25 feet between each tree. And this, where I was able to get this, it's not perfectly rectangular, so it's gonna kind of wave. They're gonna be in a straight line, but so we can get the mower through all of them and things like that. So we're going about 8 yards apart from each other. All right, so relatively smooth so far. This is not near big enough. I was like, oh, we'll plant 100 trees here. It goes to show you, when you're planting trees, you know, we were reading the instructions. You want them to be about 25 feet apart from each other. So needless to say, I think we're gonna get about, instead of 100 trees in here, I'm gonna get about 40 in here. But good news is the rest won't go to waste. I'm gonna be putting a bunch around my food plots, 4 or 5 around all my different food plots. So anyway, you can see here, I'll just give you a look. We got the holes dug. And now we're gonna get to planting. Nice. All right, so this comes with whitetail chestnut trees. And what is this, Brian, we're doing now? It is microzone granules.
Yeah. 1 teaspoon.
Big word, but 1 teaspoon goes in every hole with your tree. So we're gonna mix it up with the soil, put it in with every tree here, 1 teaspoon. And we got a guy going to get water now. You know, want to put a bunch of water on your trees when you first plant them. Even though we got rain in the forecast, we're gonna get water on them, and then we're gonna tube them and stake them and all that good stuff. So let's get to it.
Okay.
All right, so we got here, we got 2 teams going. I got my son and I, and we're following Brian and Beveridge, Michael, following them. They're planting them. They're putting them in the hole. So we got a tree going in now. Got a little bit of that going in. Mixing that up. And our tree. You only want it to be about as deep as the roots, right?
Right here. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike. What Jason did is all that dirt.
Just like that, huh, Brian?
Just like that.
What do you think?
Bing, bang, boom.
What do you think? Deer gonna like this?
I think they will.
Yeah.
Look at that, you're getting rain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, so we've been lucking out. It hasn't rained yet. As I said, I'm doing all this with the GoPro. I didn't bring the big cameras in today because we knew it was gonna rain, but rain or shine, these trees are going in. All right, we are wrapping it up, and we said rain or shine today, and we are getting rain, but it's nice to have good buddies to come out and help you. Look at these guys. Let's see your hands.
We were good buddies. Yeah. We weren't used to be.
Colin and I did the tree tubing, so our hands are clean, but I'll give you a look here. Initially I said, oh, we're gonna plant 100 trees. I think we put 38 or 40 in here, but we spaced them apart where they needed to be, and my math wasn't so good. But I got a bunch of trees to plant around my plots now, which I'm gonna do. But here is my orchard. That's it, the finished product. So some of these they say will start bearing fruit in 3 years. So we got some maintenance to do with them and stuff, but working with Whitetail Hill chestnuts, and wanted to give you guys a look. Sorry I did this all on my GoPro, but with the weather, I wasn't gonna bring the big cameras out, but the orchard turned out pretty freaking awesome.